An enhanced risk is in effect today across the Central Plains, and that is where we begin. Good morning. Doppler Online. Friday, April 17th, 2026. SPC Severe Weather Briefing. Today is the primary threat day. A dangerous setup is unfolding from Kansas through Oklahoma into Illinois, and anyone in that corridor needs to be ready to act before storms arrive this afternoon. Let me walk you through the atmosphere. A powerful low-pressure system is deepening across the Central Plains today, drawing a surge of rich Gulf moisture northward into an environment loaded with instability and strong wind shear. That combination is textbook for organized, long-lived, severe thunderstorms. What that means for you is this. We are looking at the potential for supercells capable of producing tornadoes, very large hail, and destructive straight-line winds. These will not be garden-variety storms. The ingredients support the kind of severe weather that causes significant damage and puts lives at risk. Now let me take you through the maps. On the Day 1 categorical outlook on your screen now, you can see the risk footprint spanning from central Oklahoma northward through Kansas and into northern Illinois. The highest threat tier covers a broad swath of the Central Plains and upper Midwest, with decreasing risk radiating outward in every direction. This morning through 12Z, the SPC had only a marginal risk in place as the atmosphere was still priming. But this afternoon, everything changes. The outlook jumps to the elevated tier as destabilization accelerates and that low-pressure system tightens. The afternoon and evening hours are when today's threat goes critical. On the Day 1 tornado probability map on your screen now, probabilities reach up to 10% with significant tornado areas highlighted. That 10% contour with a significant tag tells you the atmosphere can support strong, potentially long-track tornadoes this afternoon and into the evening. This is not a situation where brief spin-ups are the only concern. If a tornado warning is issued for your area today, you need to be in your shelter immediately. That means a basement, an interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. Know where that room is before the first storm fires. On the Day 1 wind probability map on your screen now, you can see the numbers spike to 45% with significant wind areas flagged. That is an exceptionally high wind probability, and it tells you widespread damaging winds are likely, not just possible. We are talking about gusts that could reach 70 to 80 miles per hour or higher in the strongest storms. At those speeds, you are looking at downed trees, snapped power poles, structural damage to homes and businesses, and widespread power outages. Anything not secured outside your home becomes a projectile. On the Day 1 hail probability map on your screen now, values reach 30% with significant hail areas included. That means very large hail is on the table, potentially 2 inches in diameter or bigger. Hail that size shatters windshields, dents metal roofing, strips siding off houses, and destroys crops. If you have a garage, get your vehicles inside before storms arrive. If you do not have covered parking, consider relocating your car to a covered structure this morning while you still have time. Now let me tell you exactly who is in the threat zone today. I want to be precise because your city determines your level of urgency. In the highest tier, the cities confirmed inside that footprint are Chicago in Illinois, Kansas City in Missouri, Tulsa in Oklahoma, and Wichita in Kansas. If you live in or near any of those cities, today demands your full attention from midday onward. Stepping one level outward, Des Moines in Iowa, Milwaukee in Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Springfield in Missouri, and St. Louis are all confirmed inside the next tier down. You are not out of the woods. Isolated significant storms can and do occur at this level, and you should be treating today with the same urgency. In the outermost risk area, Dallas and Fort Worth in Texas, Minneapolis in Minnesota, and Omaha in Nebraska are confirmed inside the threat zone. Your probability of seeing severe weather is lower, but not zero. Stay plugged into local forecasts and be ready to act if warnings are issued for your county. On your screen now is the HRRR model radar forecast. This shows you where storms are expected to develop and how they move over the next 18 hours. Watch the animation closely. You can see scattered activity during the morning hours across portions of the southern plains, but the real show begins early to mid-afternoon as a broken line of intense storms erupts across central Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Through the mid to late afternoon, those storms organize and surge northeast, pushing into the Kansas City metro area and across Missouri by early evening. A second axis of development tracks into northern Illinois and the Chicago metro during the evening hours. By late evening and overnight, storms continue racing east across the upper Mississippi Valley. This is both a daytime and an overnight event. Overnight severe weather is especially dangerous because people are asleep and less likely to hear warnings. If you are in the path of these storms tonight, keep your weather radio on and your phone alerts at full volume. No watches have been issued yet, but that will change. The Storm Prediction Center will likely issue watch boxes this afternoon as the environment destabilizes. When a watch is posted for your area, that means conditions are favorable for severe storms and you need to be in a state of readiness. Make sure you are receiving alerts through your phone, a NOAA weather radio, or local television. Do not rely on a single source. Looking beyond today, the Day 2 categorical map on your screen now shows a slight risk for tomorrow as this system continues pushing east. The threat diminishes but does not disappear entirely. Residual instability and lingering boundaries could support isolated severe storms across portions of the Midwest and Mid-Mississippi Valley. By Day 3, shown on the map now, we drop to a general thunder risk. That means the organized severe threat is winding down and we are looking at garden-variety thunderstorm chances. The bottom line for your planning horizon is that today is the peak. Tomorrow carries a reduced but real threat. By Sunday, the pattern relaxes, and you can expect a break from the severe weather. I am putting the action plan on your screen right now. Step 1. Identify your shelter now, not when the sirens go off. With tornado probabilities elevated today, every person in the threat zone needs to know exactly where they will go. Step 2. Charge your devices so you can receive warnings even if the power goes out. Step 3. Secure your property. Bring in patio furniture, trash cans, and anything the wind can turn into a missile. Get vehicles under cover for hail protection. Step 4. Build a kit with water, a flashlight, shoes, and medications in your shelter space. If you are in the threat zone today, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what steps you are taking right now. Are you moving vehicles into the garage? Setting up your safe room? Making sure your family knows the plan? Share what you are doing because someone else reading those comments might not have thought of it yet, and your example could make the difference for them. Doppler tracking. Stay weather aware and keep your alerts on. End transmission.